Like most graphical softwares, CorelDRAW is capable of cutting an image or cropping it. Okay, so in CorelDRAW, whether you're working with the basic drawings or an imported bitmap, you can use the crop tool to actually crop down your images and to move your graphics quite easily and quickly. Now there's no need to actually do any sort of ungrouping of the objects or breaking the linked groups apart, converting objects to remove the unwanted areas and all that. And in this tutorial we will see how we can use the crop tool to actually crop down images. So I have already created a blank document here in CorelDRAW X6 and I have inserted a picture here. Now I will go and I will cut some portions of this picture. Now what's important to know is that unlike some of the other softwares you might have used, in CorelDRAW you select the area you want to keep on your screen and everything else will be deleted. So let's go to the crop menu down here, and it's the third one down. You can see this crop menu. Click on it once and then go to your image. Now I'm gonna select the area that I would like to keep on my screen. So I will select, for example, let's select here. So you can see that the background has changed. You cannot click on the background as well, but what you can do is you can double click on the area selected. So once again, you cannot click on the background, you can only click on the area selected. Now what this will do is actually it will remove everything in the background, and I'm gonna have my coconut and the sunglasses here. So double click on the selected area and that's it. You have actually created a cutout. So let's do it one more time. I will go back and redo it and undo it. So for example, let's say I want to select this area here now. Now this is what, once again, this is what I want my image to be. So this is the image that I want to remain on my screen. I can select it, I can then double click it, and everything else apart from this area selected will be deleted. So I'll undo it again and also show you that you can resize your area that you want to keep on your screen and then you can rotate it. So the procedure is the same. You would click on the crop tool, you will select the area that you would like to keep on your screen. Once again, everything else gets deleted. Now you can resize it, so you can move it horizontally or you can move it vertically. Now one more thing you can do is if you click on it only once, you will get the rotation handles. Now you can rotate it, so you can rotate it this way, for example, and move it here. Now if you click once again, you'll get the resizing handle again and you can resize it again. And then let's rotate it one more time, move it a bit, and now double click the selected area, and now you have only that portion of the picture or the drawings that you have selected to be kept on your screen. So this is basically how we create the cutouts from a existing picture in the CorelDRAW. Now I would like to have a look at a knife tool. Knife tool is placed right here, so it's the third one down in your tools menu, and there's a little arrow. If you click on it, you'll find a knife. Click on it once and now you have selected the knife tool. Now what the knife tool will do, it will actually slice your image into many different images or objects. So I have created a simple shape here, which is a circle, and if I move on the outline of the circle, I will see that it's actually indicating me that I'm right on the edge. So if I click once there, hold my left mouse button and I move to the other side of the edge, anyway, outline, and let go, I will create something that looks like this. So I can do it again, and let's do it one more time. So basically from one object, which was the circle, I have created now 1, 2, 3, 4 objects, and I can then go make more objects if I wish. So there you go, I have created a couple of different objects now, and if I select my pick tool, I can actually move these objects apart like so. Now that I have many different individual objects, I can change the colors. So let's make this one yellow, for example, and let's go here, make this one red, black, green, and so you basically get the idea of how we actually create many different objects from a single object. So I've started with a circle, so it was a single circle, and I've actually created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 objects. So once again, I will undo everything. Okay, back to my original circle. I will go up here to the tools menu and select knife. Then I will start with a point on outline, and I will draw a little line. Then I'll do the same from the other side, for example, and here, and I have created now 4 different individual objects. So that's basically how we would use a knife tool. Okay, the next tool in the crop tool flyout, which is actually this one here, and if you click on this little arrow, you hold that, and then you go all the way to the top, and you click on this little dotted line, you can actually bring the flyout down here. So we have looked at the crop tool, we have looked at the knife tool, and now we'll have a look at the eraser tool. Now notice that you can just press the X key on your keyboard and you can select this tool. I'll just click once on it, and as the name suggests, what this does, it basically just erases your image. So you can erase your image in any way that you wish. Also, if you go to the properties bar here, you can select the width of your eraser. So let's make it big so we can see the difference. Let's make it 9. So 9 millimeters. So we can erase our image again. And one more option is to actually select different shape. As you can see, I'm using a round shape now, but if I click here, it will change to a square. So I'll quickly undo everything. So once again, go to the crop tool flyout, click on the little arrow, and you'll find the eraser there. Or you can just press the X key on your keyboard, and now you have selected the eraser tool. You can change the width, so let's make it small now, let's make it 1. And the shape, so it's square now, I will change it to a round shape, and you can erase the image. And that's basically how the eraser tool works. Now the last tool in the crop tool flyout is the virtual segment delete. Now what this will do to your image is the exact opposite to what the crop will do. Now remember, the crop will delete everything that is not being selected. The virtual segment delete tool will actually delete only the selected area. So for example, let's go first and let's reuse our knife, and I will slice this circle, and now use the pick tool to remove this little slice out, and I will now go to the virtual segment delete, and now if I go and select, let's select the smallest bit here first. Now notice that you do not have to select the whole object, but just the portion of that object. Once you select that and let go of your mouse key, it will actually delete it. So let's do it one more time. So you don't have to select the whole object, just some portions of it. Select it like this and then let go of your left mouse key button, and that will actually delete the options. So in this tutorial we had a look at the crop tools located in the tool menu here. So we have looked at all 4 of them. So we had a look at the crop tool, which actually just deletes the not selected area. We have looked at the knife, which actually slices the object into many different objects. We have looked at how to erase some graphics from your object, and we have looked at the exact opposite from the crop tool, which is the virtual segment tool.